Hi, I'm Mike from Rock and Load, and I have the pleasure tonight of talking to the legendary Gun. Thank you guys for talking to us tonight.
Good evening, mate. Thanks for coming down.
Jules,
Hi, Mike.
Andy, nice to meet you, pal.
You did.
Right, you're nearly to the end of this frantic tour. How's it gone so far?
It's been much better than what we expected it to be. I think the reaction that we're getting to the new songs has been fantastic, and that's obviously the whole point of going out with the Frantic tour and playing songs off the Frantic album. It's been fantastic, along with the Golden Oldies. It's been one hell of a week, so it has. You know, it's been great gigs, really busy. You know, selling lots of merch and CDs, and so it's been all good. It's been good all around.
What were your expectations before you started the tour?
It's hard to say, Mike. I mean, we kind of knew as the lead up to the tour that ticket sales were pretty good, so that was a good sign. That makes us feel more confident. When the reviews started to come in for the album and reaction from family and friends that got to hear the album prior to it being released was really positive. We really started to feel confident, and that gave us kind of a bit of impetus to maybe put a wee bit more production in. We've got a bigger light show that we're taking out. We're a bit, hopefully, we're a bit slicker on the tour. We've done a lot of work to get to it. So, no, I mean, but certainly is the reaction each night, I think, is kind of been overwhelming. It's not what we expected. It's been far better than what we thought.
Has every night more or less been sold out?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we go down to Wolverhampton, and I can remember the last time we played Birmingham, and it was one of the kind of low points.
I was there.
You were there?
Yeah, I was there. At the
Asylum.
At the Asylum. That was a kind of flat gig.
I had a great night.
But we go to Wolverhampton the other night there, it was absolutely rammed, and the reaction was overwhelming. It was incredible. So no, we're feeling good. We feel we're the kick-off for the campaign. It's a good shot in the arm. So we'll see where this takes us.
Sorry, Papa.
I was just going to say, and of course we're really looking forward to Manchester tonight. Manchester's a great city for us, and I love playing Manchester. We played the Academy a number of times. You remember that, Julian?
Oh, absolutely. It's been some great time, even through way back in the old days, you know. But it's great here. We're you know, again, we're sold out tonight, and I think it's. I don't know. I think we're getting it right. You know, just sort of doing something that we really like.
Yeah.
You know, enjoying it. You know, so it's really
And then tomorrow night we're back headlining Barrowlands.
Yeah.
When was the last time you headlined Barrowlands? You played there with the Cult.
We played there with the Cult 2 years ago, but the last time we headlined the Barrowlands was the final show, which was 1997. It was September or August 27th, 1997 or something. Something like that. So that was the final gig, but you know, the Barrowlands is a special gig, not just for us, for any band who plays there. It's just such an iconic, amazing venue that every band that plays it and sells it out, you know, it's just a fantastic show. And for us, you know, it's like coming home. You know, it's to be playing it after so many years. You know, I'm not playing it actually like headlining it. It's fantastic, you know, and it's like Andy's first probably big show in Glasgow.
Have you played Barrowlands before?
I've played the downstairs, so it's going to be my first time playing, and I think it's going to be pretty special, you know. So
are the nerves going to hit tomorrow?
I don't think so. I think it'll be business as usual, you know. We've got a kind of good wee routine before gigs, and it's just going to be the same. The workout, it's just business, get it done, and then I think probably afterwards it'll probably sink in what I've just done with these guys. So
how's your week gone so far? As the newest member of the band, what expectations did you have?
Well, we'd been on a kind of mini tour before, so it's been good but tiring. It's been hard work, you know. But I mean, I love it. It's a total dream come true to be in a bus and hanging out with great guys, which makes it even better. You know, the crew, the sound guys, the roadies, you know, they're all just really, really cool guys. They've made it, you know, as easy and as comfortable as it possibly could have been.
If I can add something to that as well, Mike. I mean, Andy's been with us now for, you know, a best part of 3/4 of a year, And when he came in, he had a baptism of fire to learn 3 albums back to back for 3 nights. And that was remarkable because I can tell you that the other four in the band struggled with that.
Yeah.
And he was coming in and showing us how it should be. And that is tough. So he's fitted in really well. He's out on that stage every night, and frankly, we never consider him a member of the band. It's as if he's been in the band for years.
Yeah.
He's just really professional.
I think also like backing vocals, Andy's a fantastic singer, great backing vocal singer, really compliments Dante really well, so that's another great thing to have live, Can't believe
You get away with it. You got away with it for years.
Try to make up for the guitar player.
As I said, the last time you were out on the road was your 3 nights at King Tut's, wasn't it? Was it just before Christmas?
It was November.
So from then till now, do you think you said earlier on that you've got slicker? Do you think your sound has improved even since then?
I just think, as a band, those 3 touch shows, my God, that was a hell of a lot of rehearsing.
Yeah.
We do, and it's like anything else, the more you practice, the more better you get, the more, but again, you can practice as much as you want in that rehearsal, and rehearsing till you're blowing the teeth, but at the end of the day, the show is what counts, but I think every show that we've played so far, we've tried to come well prepared, we can bounce off just bounce off each other, and I think it kind of really clicked when we played Wolverhampton. It just bounces up right, that's it. Even you see in London as well, it's not really about having to think what's this part, right, you just get into it and rock away, it becomes...
We go back a stage. We sat down with our manager before we started the big shows, and we said, right, what are the key elements of making a good gun show? Right, we think we've got songs, with enough effort in rehearsal, we think we can put performance on, and absolutely we've got the desire to go out there every night and do this. We all love it. However, when we got down the list a bit, it was all technical issues. It's every single venue we go to is a different desk, it's like, the monitors, all the things that can affect the show. So what we decided to do was to make an investment. So we bought ourselves a kind of top of the range digital monitor desk. We also invested in the best as we could afford in monitor system. We also got a deal with an American guitar processor company, Fractal Audio. So the guitars are all, there's nothing going through any cabinets on stage, it's all getting sent straight to our ears. And that alone in rehearsals has made a huge difference, because for the first time what we do in the rehearsal room is the same every single venue we play anywhere in the country or in Aberdeen. So that's been a big thing, and I'm really pleased we took that, because that was taking one of the risks out of the show. So many times you go on, especially down in Europe, you turn up and with the greatest will in the world, maybe the spec isn't being what it was supposed to, you have to just get on with it, but it compromises your show, and we don't want, there's no room for any compromise.
From a fan's perspective, I don't know how many times I've seen you over the years. The first time I saw you was in '89, when you first run of days. I said, I don't know how many times I've seen you, but I can't remember a bad gun show. That's also, from a fan's perspective, you might think, that's not been a good show tonight, but the fans always think it's been a good show.
No, it's great. It's great.
You always put everything into it.
Oh, of course, I think that's what it's all about. It's like putting on a show. People pay, they pay good money for a ticket, and they buy the T-shirt, the fans, and then they buy the albums, and you've got to do your bit as well as make the record, which we loved doing. We had a wee adventure making frantic. We went to London, and we went to Belgium, and then we recorded something in Scotland, and it was good to do it. It really, so you get all this, and you just want to really put on. You want fans to believe in it as much as what we do, and if we can show that on stage, which we do, it's not an act, it's something to believe in. It's us really genuinely trying to, do our bit on stage, do our job, so the fans can go away and go, wow, yeah.
Well, all the reports so far this week has been.
It's been amazing.
It's been amazing. Yeah.
If you go back and tell, I don't care what anybody says, or when you read magazines or reviews or whatever, but there's nothing better than word of mouth for me, you know, like, because when you were away, you went away and told this person and that, come and see Gunn, and you know, and I think that's the most healthiest way, you know, and then it's word of mouth is the best for somebody to see something, come and check this is amazing. So you've got to make it amazing, try our best.
Talking about amazing albums, Frantic came out this week, shows the camera, Gunn's new album, Frantic, everybody go out and buy it because it is amazing. How's it gone this week? It all came out on Monday, didn't it?
It's been great, you know, we've it's like 14 in iTunes and stuff like that. I think it'll reach top 40, where I don't know, I'm not too sure, but you know, I think this is a great album, like I really do. I think it's and a lot of the feedback that we've had from fans and some of the reviews, and you know, it's been fantastic, you know, and I think they get it. This is not all about what we do this week or what we do next week, you know, this is all about what we do in 6 months, 9 months time from now, you know, and building it, you know. It's like, Danny says it a few times in the shows, it's like taking on the world part 2, you know, it's really, you know.
This is our first time. And it's an 18 months campaign, and everything's planned out. And the chart position, the midweek chart position was remarkable. We were really grateful for that, really tremendous. We hope to hang on Sunday, and it's looking like hopefully we will. But the test is going to be in a year's time. Where are we in a year's time? And we've got a plan, so
I see bands there, I think it's amazing. I think we put up on our kind of official, you know, like it was amazing to see Thunder come in top 10.
Brilliant.
You know, but you know, it's maintaining that and it's trying to keep that going, you know, that's about selling records, you know. And as fickle as this business always has been, you know, it's all about selling bloody records, you know, and great for the band, absolutely, you know, it keeps the band's longevity going all the time, you know, and you know, you need the fans to keep the band buying the records to build the band, you know, sort of. But we have to, you know, it's what we've said. It's where we are 9 months, a year and a half. Many records have slowed down, and you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, that it's really healthy.
it's also the theory of unintended consequences. I've lost the best part of half a stone this week, so fantastic.
Right, you're all looking well, actually.
No, it's good. So it's amazing that the support band Well Lies. You know, we're up on that stage and we're tired a bit, you know, we're not 21 anymore, you know, sort of but that half hour, just before we go on, all the adrenaline starts to come back again, you know, and you think, right, we've got a gig there. There's a right few hundred people sitting out there, let's go out there and entertain it, you know, and then you just get it all comes back, and then you come back to and do it all over again. But once we're on the stage, it's a different world. You know, it's like just magic. You know, it's great.
Well, just going back a couple of years to your comeback album was Break the Silence.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it didn't take off as I expected it to, as many others expected it to. But you played the likes of Download.
Yeah.
And you had a sellout tent. People were pushing to get into that tent, weren't they, on that day?
I'll never forget
it was totally sold out. And you also played festivals in Spain.
Yeah.
And massive crowds. So it's always been the name of Gunn, it's always been there. And now you've got this amazing album. It's just about getting it to take off again, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Getting back to those heights that he should be back at.
Yeah, but it's you know, it's not easy, you know, you know, if it's easy then it's not worth it, you know, it's like you need to achieve it, and you don't expect people just to go, oh wow, Gunn's back in town and we'll you know, you have to earn it, you have to let people come and see you like live, and, you know, like we talked about Download, we turned up at Download, just thought, right, the tent, we didn't expect anything of it, you know. And
the story of Download was we played at a festival at the Austrian-Hungarian border the week before, big festival. We played it, jumped in a splitter van, and we drove right through the night. And we got off that splitter and went up on the stage. And as you say, the tent was absolutely bursting at the seams. And I'll never forget it. I can remember just walking up the ramp, sit down, Lloyd, and thinking we're all tired, we haven't slept. I'm walking up thinking, please God, mate, some people came out for this show, and we walked on the stage, and it was really something. I'll never forget it.
I remember,
It was amazing.
I remember someone saying to me, have you seen it out there? And I went, no, so as soon as he said it, was the way he said it, I thought he was thinking, I'm saying there's only 5 people. No, I haven't seen it. I said, okay. It was just what you see. And it stood up there. It's like, wow, you know, it's like absolutely 10,000 in there, easy. Yeah, it was, we went down a storm. I was one of the guys in the year for it, you know, sort of. I mean, the thing is, we weren't added at the beginning when they were starting to announce, we were kind of a real late addition, and so we thought, you know, we just never thought much on it, to be honest, you know, we can see if you played download then, and then obviously we played tonight, we thought, oh, that's brilliant.
And is there any chance of download this year?
But we've never seen ever, but we have got the campaign is maybe in a different direction around the summer.
Yeah.
So we don't know for sure yet, but there's other things. We're doing a festival we're looking forward to that, and there's some other things that are about to be announced. So never seen ever, but I'm not sure that download this year.
I think they're really concentrating. Obviously, we're on record and stuff like that. You know, and, you know, we're going to Europe. You know, we do press. You know, Germany and Spain and Scandinavia and stuff, and we'll look at that. You know, and we're really concentrating on our record. And I know if you do a big festival, you set it right, but you know, it's just kind of concentrate on what we're doing first, and then benefits us in the long run, whatever comes up, then great. If they offer us well, we won't knock it back, you know, it's just, you know,
we'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll just kind of, we're not thinking about it just now, you know.
I think Conference has been a very big supporter over the years, and Andy was actually a promoter in London the other night there. And, you know, so we're close to him, and we were grateful for the fact that we sold that out. Actually, you know, for Andy, for so many years, etc. So I was pleased with that. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Right. I just want to talk about a couple of tracks on Frantic. First of all, I mean, my favourite track on there at the moment is Hold Your Head Up.
Right, yeah.
Because it's an upbeat, really good melody.
It's good then.
But then when I listen to it again and again, there's other tracks that start me think, no, that's my favourite. Right, no, Hold Your Head Up is my favourite again today. So it's such a good album that your favourite song changes.
Well,
all the time.
I think that's. Do you know, probably the last time I felt that way a record, and that's it's got to be Bryan Adams' Reckless for me. When I first heard that, I couldn't pick out which was the best track on it, you know, because there were so many, you know, great songs on there. What's the best track on the album? The singles were the singles, but still there's other tracks that you know, I think we've always been really diverse in our songwriting. We've always been, you know, and I think that's kind of healthy. We like to change things. We don't like to keep writing the same record over and over and over again. I think we just write something that's maybe some current ideas mixed with.
Well, just interrupting. Beautiful Smile.
Yeah.
I said it's very much like Royal Blood.
Yeah.
It's very contemporary.
Zeppelin and Gruff.
Do you know a funny thing about that, mate? That was one of the oldest tracks we got. We were in Glasgow way back in the last 2 years ago.
That's right.
And we had the idea, and we went in for a few days, and then as we went through the process of writing the songs to the record, we kept coming back to Beautiful Smile. We felt it really suited Dante's voice, so they put down the Beautiful. And that was probably done in probably the it was probably an afternoon, and it was just to get it we kind of thought, let's just demo this and see it. I kept coming back for it, and I said it on the
It felt good, yeah, it felt really good, you know, and a lot of people have picked up on it as well, but you know, that's just what gone out, you know, it's still a rock band, it's still a, you know, and again, you know, when you see it live tonight, you know, it's rocking, you know, it really is, but no, it's great that you pick different tracks on it, you know, and it's great that, you know, that it's healthy, I think.
Well, talk about old tracks, you've got Serafina right here.
Yeah.
Even though it was on your mini popular, it's a very, very old song, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, again, when we demoed that, you know, Dante, it's it was like a bit like, it was very culty at the time, and it just sounded really good, you know. We thought, and it's a song that went down really live. It's a song that we always really liked, and we thought, you know, that's a great track. We should just use it, you know.
It suited Dante's voice so much. I mean, me and him, the architects for that being on the record. You know, we've been doing it live, and we wanted to change. It's actually the bass is different. We've actually changed it around, changed the key, and we've stripped out all the sort of keyboards and all this, and it's just started walking the track. And me and him really wanted to do it. And Dante, because it was a bit of an older song, Dante was a bit nervous and then we were going for that, like he didn't have.
Absolutely.
Is that how you wanted it to sound at the start?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
The way it turned out, is that how you wanted it to sound? Is it you that shreds at the end, or is it Johnny that shreds at the end?
It's me, and it's but obvious.
Yeah, because that just adds to it.
It's just mental.
Because it really adds to the sound.
Because I think we're just like, you know, just mental, you know, just think of Stevie Vai or, you know, Eddie Van Halen, and just go for it, you know, so, like that stuff, but,
It was very fun.
brilliant.
Talk about Scott, like I said earlier on, you recorded in Brussels, at Sound Studios, what did each studio bring to the sound? Why did you choose those three studios?
We started to go back a stage. We were working in another studio down in London. It was just right 9 years. And we hooked up with Simon Bloor, who's Trevor Horn's guy, son. Immediately we had it off with Simon. Simon's a young guy. He is a fantastic musician, brilliant engineer. When he was working with Trevor Horn, I mean, that's a fantastic master. So I mean, he's got the pedigree. We immediately had it off with him. And Mrs. Ray came down to Sam. Let's just see what we can come up with. We went out, and we were in Sam. I remember the 4 sessions, maybe even more. And we just kept going back. And then in the summer of 2014, one of the ICK studios in Brussels. It's a site in the middle of the financial district of Brussels, where you can see there's a studio. And you walk in there, and you really don't know much about this. The amount of records that have been made in that studio is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I mean, I know what's been made, like Led Zeppelin 4 and Sam, wasn't it? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I know. All these kind of
I have no idea what's been made in Brussels.
And one of the attractions for Simon, he was keen to go over there, is they've got a library of guitar effects. They've got a drum room that's, you know, it's massive with all different equipment. So there was a lot. He had some really, you know, sort of ideas about how he wanted some of the sounds. So we spent 3-4 weeks over there.
And yeah, absolutely. And the amps, everything that we wanted to record. So basically, he turns up to the studio, I turn up, Dante, we've just got a suitcase and stuff like that. There's no taking all our backline to the record, so you just walk into the studio, right, I'm going to try that next.
Actually, as I said, I was in America, so I'm flying back to they all travelled over. I was flying to America. Flying from America. I get into Brussels. I'm getting a cab and I show the address. Could you take me here, please? So the guy goes, there, that is the door. So I ring the doorbell. And it's just no any evidence that there's a studio there. It's this little old lady opens the door and says, come in. Is that Glenn? It's the way lovely cake and everything. And I said, look, where's the rest of the guys? She said, what are you talking about? I said, I'm here from the studio. Oh, she says, that's 2 doors up. so it was a great introduction.
So at least you know the people in Brussels are really lovely.
It was good hospitality, it was fantastic. And then we ended up back at Sam, we did a couple of sessions there, and then up to Gorbelson in Glasgow. And that was handy for us. We pretty much a lot of the album done, and it was good up there. But that's one of the best recording studios in the world. It's one of the highest spec studios. It's out this world up there, and we were very fortunate that we could get in there and we were looked after as well. And that's where we finished now, get mixed down at Sam.
So it's been a long, hard thought process, hasn't it? This album. And the result is you should be extremely proud of it, aren't you?
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I think it's great with Andy because Andy's the baby in the band, you know, so he's a lot younger, and so he likes his rock music and he likes, but when he heard it, he thought, wow, some great songs. And if you want to look at the younger generation, kids in their 20s and stuff like that, they like it, well,
my younger sister, she can't stop listening to it.
But younger rock fans, you know what I mean, who like to see, rock music and stuff like that, and it's good tester, because the thing is, when Hold Your Head High is one of the artists, so, it's a wee bit diverse, there's a wee bit for everybody in that album, but we just really we're really happy with it, we deliver it live, it's good live, the songs off the album we play live, it's great, it's it.
For me, from a fan's perspective, that's what Guns always been about, recording songs, whether it's been an out-and-out rock song, whether it's been a rap song like Something Worthwhile, or whether it's been more contemporary, like the songs on Francie. Every single Guns song is a really good song.
I like that, I like real like that contemporary, we always know people, we never ever go down we want to be as much as I respect, loads of other British rock bands and stuff like that. It's fantastic. It's fantastic to see Thunder and.
So that's the best album
Star.
they've made.
Yes, absolutely.
It was tremendous.
It's great what they do. They're really good at what they do. They're really good at it. But we would do it that way. We would kind of have all the rock elements and stuff like that. But I really appreciate whatever, because at the end of the day, it's somebody's art, somebody's ideals. It's like, painters are all different. Artists are all different. They do paint different from the other guy, but it's all the same thing. It's all it's good. It's healthy.
Good. Well, on that note, thank you for talking to us, guys.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for producing such a fantastic album. Sure. Being frantic, my gun, I'm going to buy it. So, cheers, Bob. Cheers, Jules. Cheers, Bob. Cheers, Andy. Thank you very much.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
Great, mate. Thanks.